You open your eyes, and before you even greet the day, you reach for your phone. A simple action, almost automatic. Just one swipe, and you're lost. Hours dissolving into the digital abyss of endless scrolling. What if I told you this isn't just harmless entertainment? What if I told you it's a slow erosion of your very essence? A deliberate, calculated assault on your soul. Let's begin with a story. Not long ago, life had natural rhythms. The rising and setting of the sun, the flow of seasons. These rhythms grounded us. But today, our reality is dominated by an endless cycle, an infinite scroll. It's a labyrinth without walls, designed not for your benefit, but to keep you trapped. Research from GWI shows an alarming reality. The typical social media user now spends 2 hours and 23 minutes per day using social platforms. That's more than 35 days a year lost to scrolling. Over a lifetime, nearly 6 years of your existence are spent staring into a screen, absorbing content crafted to keep you hooked. And time isn't the only thing at stake. Social media is a behavioral experiment on a global scale. Every scroll, every like, feeds a machine learning your weaknesses. Algorithms know you better than you know yourself, influencing your choices, desires, and even your beliefs. Neuroscientist Dr. Anna Lembke, author of the book Dopamine Nation, describes social media as a dopamine trap. Every notification triggers a small hit of pleasure, keeping you hooked, much like a gambler pulling a slot machine lever. But here's the catch. The more you consume, the less satisfaction you feel. You're left chasing the high that never comes. Consider this. Last year, people spent $1 trillion on products pushed by algorithms. In this sick game, you're not just a user, you're the product. Now let's step into the mechanics of this addiction. The more you scroll, the more your brain becomes attuned to the artificial pleasure these platforms provide. Every notification, every message, it's a spark of fire, creating a fleeting sense of happiness. But just like a drug, these sparks dissipate quickly, and you find yourself coming back for more, again and again. Why? Because your brain has been rewired. In neuroscience, this is known as a dopaminergic loop. It's the same mechanism that drives substance abuse, gambling, and other compulsive behaviors. The digital world has its own drug, your attention, and it's all-consuming. You might think you have control over this, but the truth is, the more you surrender to it, the less control you have. It's not you making decisions anymore. It's the algorithm. And even if you truly think you're in control, think again. Philosopher Byung-Chul Han argues that in the age of hyperconnectivity, we've become our own oppressors. Social media rewires your brain, dictating not just how you think, but what you think. Your subconscious is hijacked, your dreams commodified. Instead of striving for personal fulfillment, you chase the curated ideals of influencers, another product in the system. The illusion of choice is one of the most dangerous aspects of social media. You believe you're making decisions. You believe you're choosing who to follow, what to consume, when to click. But in reality, it's all been designed to create the illusion of freedom while keeping you locked inside an invisible cage. Every time you interact with an ad or follow a new account, you're feeding the machine, strengthening its hold over you. The choices you make seem like your own, but they're merely the result of an intricate web of data, algorithms, and targeted influence. Your every move is being tracked, analyzed, and predicted. You are not the master of your decisions. You're being gently, and sometimes not so gently, guided to a preordained path. The content you consume, the thoughts you think, and the very way you engage with the world around you are all influenced by forces outside your control. But here's the ugly truth. This so-called connection we all crave is nothing more than an illusion. The relationships you form online, the exchanges of likes and comments, they are shallow. They are hollow. They don't nourish your soul the way real, face-to-face connection does. And over time, the lack of genuine, deep interaction begins to erode your emotional health. You feel the emptiness, but don't know where it's coming from. We live in a world of endless superficiality, where we seek validation not from people, but from algorithms. You might think that texting a friend or posting a picture online fills that void, but it's only a temporary fix. Your spirit yearns for something deeper. True connection isn't found in pixels. It is found in the raw, imperfect, messy beauty of being truly seen and heard by another human being. But we've forgotten how to do that because the digital world has taught us that everything can be filtered and perfected. Despite constant connection, loneliness is skyrocketing. Research reveals that heavy social media users report twice the levels of anxiety and depression. It's no coincidence. Social media fosters a false sense of belonging, leaving you feeling more isolated than ever. Your spirit craves authentic connection, but what do you get? Filtered realities and performative interactions. Psychologist Sherry Turkle coined the term alone together, a paradox of our times. Surrounded by digital conversations, yet deprived of genuine human connection. Real conversations with all their messiness and vulnerability are replaced by likes, emojis, and superficial interactions. We are alone together, lost in the illusion of intimacy without the substance that our souls crave. The more you scroll, the worse you feel. And the worse you feel, the more you scroll. It is a vicious cycle designed to destroy your soul. The brain's reward system is caught in a feedback loop of dissatisfaction. So how do we break free? The battle is within. You must confront the part of you that craves the distraction, the quick hit of dopamine, the illusion of connection. To reclaim your spirit, you must break the cycle. Remember, you are not a passive consumer. You are a creator, a being of infinite potential. Don't let the algorithm dictate your life. Take back control, reclaim your spirit. Join the Awakened Rebel movement. Like and subscribe for more truths that will shatter illusions and guide you to your highest potential.